Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. It has been like a week since I've uploaded. I do want to apologise for that because I did meant to film a live watch along to England versus Hungary, but I was ill, so that didn't happen. And you know, I've just sort of had a little break from filming. But however, I did go to London 2 days ago as you're watching this, so there is a clothing haul coming, which is something a bit different. I haven't done one in like probably years, so be looking out for that. It should be up sometime next week. So the Premier League is back after the international break, and I have to be honest, I have missed Tottenham playing. I mean, some people were probably glad to have a break from Tottenham playing, but I've missed. So I've just been playing FIFA 22 just to I was gonna say get my fix, but I don't think that's right. But yeah, so I've been doing a bit of a career mode. I was thinking about doing like a career mode and like filming it and stuff, but I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played FIFA for a long time, and it was never really that good in the first place, so I kind of just want to get a bit better before I eventually do that. So that'll be coming, but I'm enjoying it so far. And yeah, anyways, so the Premier League is back. Tottenham play Newcastle today at 4:30, and let's just say I'm excited, a bit nervous, but more excited. And this is another predicted lineup. The formation I'm going with is a 4-3-3 formation. Starting off in goal, obviously Hugo Lloris. There's much to say about that, just so you know. The two centre backs, interesting. Because I know the players that travelled to South America were meant to be back yesterday, or today as I'm filming this. But so the first centre back I'm going with is Eric Dyer. I do think he's probably one of the most experienced centre backs we have, so I think Eric Dyer. And I do think if Romero is able to play, I've gone Romero. So Romero and Dyer are two centre backs. I do think that worked against Aston Villa, so I'm just gonna go with that again. Obviously I don't know if Romero will be able to play, but I'm just gonna stick with that. Left back, obviously Sergio Reguilon. Ben Davis, I think, is still injured, so that leaves us with only one option, but it's the best option either way, even if Davis was fit. Right back is an interesting one. Obviously we have Emerson. Doherty is not an option. I've gone with Tanganga just because I'm not entirely sure if Emerson's going to be able to play, so I'm just going with Tanganga, and you know, he's played well whenever he's been right back, so going with Tanganga. Moving into the midfield with the double pivot, I've stuck with Højbjerg and Skip. I do think both of them need to play just for that protection for the back four, because we know how it works. Just one of them plays, it's not good, it just doesn't work. So Højbjerg and Skip need to play in that double pivot. And just in front of them, obviously we do have Dele Alli and Ndombele, maybe Lo Celso. I've gone with Ndombele. I do think that he needs to up his performances, obviously, but I do think he has, if he puts in like 80% of what he can, I do think he'll be vital for this game against Newcastle. Now I feel, because right, the left hand side, now this one is hard because Son and Hill did test positive for COVID yesterday as I'm filming this, but then today they tested negative. So if they do test negative again tomorrow, then they could potentially play. So with that in mind, before I actually knew this, I did write down my predicted lineup, and I went with Steven Bergwijn because obviously he just came back from injury, so it might be a risk of playing. But if Son and Hill are out, as I thought they were going to be when I did this lineup, I've gone with Steven Bergwijn. Lo Celso could potentially play there, but I've gone with Bergwijn. Now if Son is able to play, then Son, but with this potentially it being up in the air at the moment, I've gone with Bergwijn. On the right hand side, I've gone with Moura. I struggled to think of who else could play there, but I've just gone with Moura. I do think however he plays, he gives 100%. And up top, obviously, Harry Kane, who I just hope he continues his improvement in performance, because against Aston Villa, that's probably his best performance he's performed in the Premier League. So I'm just hoping, he carries that on and improves and hopefully gets a goal, because I do think if he scores, people may get off his case. They may not be so harsh. They may, just give him some slack. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Let me just run through that line with you guys one more time. So Hugo Lloris in goal, Eric Dyer, Chris Moreira as 2 centre backs, with Reguilon as the left back and Tanganga as right back, with Pierre Skip in the double pivot, with Ndombele just in front, Vervine on the left, Moura on the right, with Harry Kane up top. It just had to happen to us. It just had to happen. Newcastle and their takeover. I haven't really spoken about it that much. I've kind of tried to, just forget about it. Well, not forget about it, but being different about it, because obviously we know what it could possibly mean. It could possibly be, obviously it's good for Newcastle and that they get, loads more money. One of the richest clubs in the Premier League, which is honestly crazy to think about Newcastle being like that. But it just had to happen. They get his takeover, and who was to play them next? Spurs. It just had to happen. Spurs, I feel like sometimes we're cursed and things just happen, like injuries, international break, COVID related. Well, we haven't really. Well, to be fair, throughout this whole pandemic thing, our players have never really been hit with COVID, which is so it's bound to happen at some point. It's happened now. Potentially it could not be a big issue, because they could still play if it's negative and whatever. But yeah, now that brings me on to my prediction. So I've gone with 2-1 for Spurs. Now that I do feel like with Sonny there is much more of a chance of us winning, and it shouldn't be like that, but I do think if Sonny is playing, then there's just more chance of us winning, because we need him. And obviously Hill as well, I do think that he deserves a chance to start. I don't think he will, bearing COVID related or not, but them two potentially in the squad, I do think that'll give us a better chance of winning. So obviously I've gone with 2-1. It's going to be a difficult game, like every other Premier League is difficult, but with this being at St Mary's and Newcastle fans being up for it, the players obviously going to be up for it. They'll be like, they're going to come firing, and Tottenham have to turn up. Barring whether Son or Hill are in the squad, the rest of the players, they need to turn up. They need to perform. Harry Kane, he needs to get scoring or improving his performances, and everyone else we just need to become better all round. And that requires, if Son and Hill are out, other players need to step up. The whole team just needs to improve their levels and because this is a must-win game. Must win, because if Son and Hill are out, they're going to miss 3 games, like Newcastle, the Europa Conference League game against Bielsa, and then West Ham. So the other players just need to step up, perform, and just get the job done. Obviously with other teams that drop in points and stuff, this is important for us to make sure that we don't drop points as well. So my prediction, 2-1. I do think we can win this game, but say the only way is if everyone turns up and performs like they did against Aston Villa, like they did against Man City, and just take those performances and implement them against Newcastle. That's literally it. But there we go, guys, that's my prediction lineup. Be sure to let me know what your prediction lineup is in the comments below, and also your prediction for this game. I think I'm probably the only one who is optimistic, but that's just me. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with my live watch along. Bye guys.